Hi dear learners, hi dear viewers, welcome to my English gallery. I hope you all are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well by the mercy of Allah. Dear learners, dear viewers, you know our all educational institutions are closed by the order of government due to pandemic, COVID-19 or coronavirus. For these reasons, we all are stay at home, safe and sound. Dear learners, we all are stay at home, but we don't stay at home lazily. We all are stay at home with our study. Dear learners, all of the teachers in our country try to teach you by online. In this regard, this is Muhammad Asghar Ali, Assistant Teacher, Nurunisa GPS. I present myself to discuss about you by online. Dear learners, today I will discuss about a family. Very interesting. What kind of family? Dear learners, there are many kinds of family in grammar. I will discuss about a family from grammar. Okay, very interesting. What kind of family we discuss today? Dear learners, I will discuss about a WH family. Very interesting. What is WH family? Dear learners, WH family is very important for conversation. If you want to talk each other in English and if you want to conversations other persons, then you must need this WH family. Dear viewers, dear learners, very interesting. There are 9 members in WH family. Who is there? Okay, follow. Look very carefully, dear learners. I write these 9 kinds of WH family here. On the blackboard, I write all these 9 kinds of WH family. This word, which, when, how, where, who, whom, why, whose. Dear learners, WH family works in 2 ways in grammar. One is WH word and one is WH questions. Very interesting. What is WH word and what is WH questions? Dear learners, WH word is also called relative pronoun. Now questions, what is relative pronoun? Okay, dear learners, don't worry. I will discuss about with you about relative pronouns another day. Okay, today I will discuss about WH word and WH questions. Clear? Dear learners, now questions, why we called it WH word? I write another words here. Read. Now, write. Now, listen. Dear learners, this is word and this is word. This is our word. These words are called WH word, but these words are not called WH word. Why? Now questions, why we call it WH questions? Very interesting. Dear learners, if you follow and if you follow this word, these words, you can see that every word starts with W and H. You can see the every words start with W and H. Here, what? WH. Here, which? W and H. Here, when? W and H. Here, H and W. Here, where? H and W and H. Who? W and H. Whom? W and H. Why? W and H. Whose? W and H. For these reasons, we called it WH word. Clear, dear learners? Okay. Dear learners, when we called it WH word and when we called it WH questions? Very simple. Dear learners, when we use these words as a WH questions, you have to must use the last of the sentence or last of the word interrogative sign, question marks. You have to use must question marks. Dear learners, if you don't use the last of the sentence or the last of this WH word question mark, this is not WH questions. When you use a question mark end of the words or last of the sentence or words, then this is called WH questions. Clear, dear learners? Okay, dear learners, in primary level class 5, you have to complete your question paper, question number 9. You have to make WH questions. There have given 4 or 5 sentences and underline the keywords. Then you have to make WH question. So it's very important for class 5, and it's also very important for us when we talk each other, because when we want to know something from people, then we ask him questions. So how can I make a questions? Please follow and look. Don't move in front of your mobile, don't move in front of your laptop, don't move in front of your computer. Please look very attentively. Dear learners, how can we make it a WH questions? Clear? Now I discuss about it. Dear learners, today I will discuss one structure in front of you, how we make a WH questions. Clear? Dear learners, follow and look attentively. Blackboard, whiteboard please. This whiteboard. W and H means WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb plus extension. That means when we make a WH questions, the first of the sentence you use those WH words which you need. Clear? Then you have to use an auxiliary verb. Dear learners, now questions. What is auxiliary verb? We all know that there are many auxiliary verbs in grammar. That is something, is, am, are, was, were, etc. etc. Others. And, do, did, does. This is auxiliary verb. So, when you make a questions, then you have to use this structure. If you asked anybody, what's your father? These questions, Mr. Rahman is a doctor. Mr. Rahman is a doctor. Just underline this word. Then make your WH questions. Dear learners, this word, this is persons. This is persons. If underline the word, if any persons, then you have to use who. And then auxiliary verb is then a doctor. D-O-C-T-O-R, doctor. Who is doctor? That answered, Mr. Rahman is a doctor. Who is a doctor? Mr. Rahman is a doctor. Dear learners, if you see, this underline is this word, a doctor. A doctor. Then how do you make these questions? Very easy, very simple. This is doctor. Means this is his profession. This is his profession. So this is thing. If anybody asks you anything, then this is thing. Okay. Then you use what? What? Then auxiliary verb is then subject Mr. Rahman. Mr. Rahman. Rahman. What is Mr. Rahman? Okay. Then we answered Mr. Rahman is a doctor. Dear learners, thank you very much for joining with me and watching my classes for the passion, and I am also happy for joining with me. Today is finished, and thank you very much, and thank you all.